Hey guys, Patronix123 here, and today we're here to start a brand new Let's Play, as you can probably see by the title of the video. And if you didn't read the title of the video and you just kind of clicked the video, the Let's Play we're doing today is of... Come on. Is it not going to let me do this? Give me a second here, already problems going on. Here we go, Mega Man 1 for the NES, but, you know, on the Wii U's Virtual Console. Now, this is kind of meant to coincide with Sonic Boom, in case you don't like Sonic Boom or Sonic, or you just want something else to watch while you're watching that. Yes, that also means Sonic Boom will be continuing, of course. I'll get more into that in another video, but right now let's just focus on Mega Man. And to be completely honest here, besides Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 10, I have not fully beaten a Mega Man game. I've played a lot of them. I haven't fully beaten them, though. And Mega Man 1's supposed to be the hardest. I've played a little bit of it, like the first couple Robot Masters in the path that I like to go in, and I'll explain exactly what that means in a minute, just in case you don't know what Mega Man is. But the point is that I'm not a noob to the series, but I'm not the most experienced Mega Man player. So if I forget something, or you know what I'm kind of saying, right? Alright. Let's just move on and get straight into this Let's Play, because I am super excited to start this off. And as you can see here, Mega Man on the Virtual Console, released on the Nintendo Entertainment System, 1987, one player, well, all that kind of jazz. And there's probably going to be a suspend point loaded here, because I was testing to make sure the recording of this would work okay. So, here we are at the title screen, and yes, this certainly is an NES game, so it's 8-bit, everything, Capcom, licensed by Nintendo, Mega Man and Smash Bros. Super Fighting Robot. Let's just get right into this! I'm really excited to start this off with you guys. And if you haven't played a Mega Man game before, this screen might look a bit weird to you. What these 6 guys are, they're Robot Masters. Each of these Robot Masters have a level, and they're like the levels of the game. You go through the level, you beat them, you get their power, and their power is the weakness of another Robot Master, and you try and go from Robot Master to Robot Master until they're all dead. And so, usually I start off my path with Bomb Man, and oh gee, I wonder what Bomb Man's going to use against us. It's a mystery. We'll never know what Bomb Man's going to use against us until we get over to his level. But also, if you haven't played a Mega Man game before, you can kind of see right here that it's really simple, like the gameplay. It's a running gun, action, platformer kind of a thing. You know, just move left to right, you jump and shoot, man. But really, that's basically what you're doing. You're just going up and down and all around and left to right and all that kind of stuff, and you're just going through all these levels to defeat the Robot Masters. So what exactly is a Robot Master? Well, there were these 2 scientists, Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Albert Wagner, and they used to work together, and they built robots and stuff like that. They were engineers, and they built robots for the helping mankind. And so they came up with this idea of creating specific Robot Masters to take on specific tasks, like Guts Man, if you saw him on the thing, he was meant to be construction. Bomb Man was probably meant to be, you know, explosives for when they're needed for stuff. I don't know why I went down and grabbed that health power up, seeing as I was at full health, but they were meant to do that kind of stuff. But even though Dr. Wily did most of the programming and the hard labor of it, Dr. Light took most of the credit. So Dr. Wily was all mad, so he reprogrammed the Robot Masters to do his bidding, and now he's trying to take over the world. Of course! And so Dr. Light repurposed one of his helper robots named Rock into the super fighting robot we now know as Mega Man, and he's fighting for everlasting peace, and he's trying to save the world from Dr. Wily and stop him from committing his evil deeds. And, you know, the plot isn't too complex or anything. It's no grand opus of Capcom, but it's simple, and that's all we really need for this kind of a game. Just something to kind of drive the plot by. And that's exactly what it gave us. Also, another thing about Mega Man, if you've never seen it before, you see those spikes down there. You know, spikes are a pretty common like, hazard in most games. Like, you see spikes in a lot of games, don't you? Well, Mega Man in particular, he really just does not like spikes. He's like deadly allergic to them. Basically, one hit by them, you're dead. I'm not gonna try and showcase keyword try and showcase that. But basically, one hit by spikes and you are dead. He must have a lot of trouble buttering his toast, or, you know, just cutting anything out of packages or something. He must really hate that. Also, this little head here, it's an extra life. Grab that and you'll get one more life. Pretty self-explanatory. And those green guys, we versed a couple of them before. They're called Sniper Joes. They have these shields, they hold them up, and they shoot when they're not holding them up, so you need to get them while they're shooting you, and they're a bit annoying to fight sometimes, but that's not the point. I'm kind of rushing here through, because if you haven't played a Mega Man game, this is the first one, so I'm kind of explaining things. This is a boss room, and every other Mega Man game following this one, excuse me, they're more so just checkpoint rooms as opposed to these gauntlets with enemies. So, right now, let's just get into this explosive battle with Bomb Man now that we're through that gauntlet. And Bomb Man really is one of the reasons I take him on first, is because he's really got a pretty easy pattern to predict. He just kind of throws bombs at you, he jumps around, and the Mega Buster does decent damage to him, which Mega Buster is Mega Man's main weapon, the pellets with the marshmallows or the lemons if you're playing Mega Man X. And, you know, Bomb Man really isn't that tough to beat, despite having bombs, you know. The bombs hurt a lot, but, I mean, his pattern's pretty easy to predict. And since we've beaten him now, he dropped this little orb thing, and if we grab it, now I've got your power. This contains Bomb Man's Hyper Bomb, so now we have it for ourselves. And while I was saying that was pretty easy, I pretty much survived on a sliver of health. Oh, man. Well, now that we're done that level, I guess you could say that Bomb Man was a blast to defeat. And now we have to decide what is Bomb Man's weapon good against here. We can take a good look, we can think about it, you can look at a guide if you're lazy. If you guys haven't played Mega Man 1 before, I want you to go in the comments and comment who you think Bomb Man's weapon's good against. I'll give you like 3 seconds here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the Robot Master that is weak against, or is strong against, is Gutsman. Da-da! And I think I actually have a pretty cool story to tell about Gutsman. But actually, before I get into that story with Gutsman, I kind of want to address this. This is the beginning of Gutsman's level, which, by the way, just like everything else in Mega Man, has amazing music. I recommend listening to any soundtrack if you're playing Smash. Just listen to the Mega Man music, the remixes, all that. But this little segment in the beginning here is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the level. You jump on these green platforms, they go on these things, and they kind of fall over here. If you drop down with one of them, like that, you kind of drop like a rock, man.
Get it? It's Mega Man, just Japanese name, Rockman.
But the point is that it's, in my opinion, the hardest section of the level, and I was honestly expecting myself to Let's Players curse this and have the easiest parts of the game be hard and the hardest parts be easy, but I guess the Let's Player curse didn't actually help me this time. But whatever, I don't want to screw up on the easy, but you see, this is what happens. You drop like the Rockman, and now that I'm saying that I wanted the Let's Players curse to help me, now it's not. You know, that's irony for you, so I guess I'll start telling my Gutsman story. So I used to go to this one summer camp, and there they had this arcade section. And in the arcade section, they had a thing called, like, Arcade Legends, and they had a bunch of games on it, like, they had Mega Man the Power Fighters, and I don't know if it was Mega Man the Power Fighters, it was something like Mega Man the Power Fighters. And in this particular one, you could verse the Robot Masters from the main series. And, oh, hold on. Oh, you could verse the Robot Masters from, like, the main series. And Gutsman was always one of mine and my friend's favorites. I don't know why, we just like Gutsman. Maybe it was the weapon he gave you, because the weapon, the super arm in that game was, you know, kind of broken. So, oh, I'm just gonna wait for this here. I'll keep telling the story. And since the super arm was kind of broken, we got some attachment to Gutsman, I guess. And so one day I was driving home from camp with my parents. We stopped at a convenience store, and in the toy aisle, they had an action figure of Gutsman, and I was super happy that day. I got it. I still have the toy somewhere. I need to find it, and I want to show it to you guys at the end of this Let's Play or something. Maybe that'll be a secret surprise. And by secret, I mean, like, I kind of told you surprise. If you stick to the end of this Let's Play. And I finally got past that part, thank God. If you stick to the end of that Let's Play. Or this Let's Play. But, you know, Mega Man, I guess I can get into my kind of history of Mega Man as well. Very similarly to Sonic, I didn't really, as a young child, like 5 years old, I didn't grow up with Mega Man or anything. The stuff I grew up with when I was, like, really young was, like, Pokemon and such. And then, through the dawn of the internet, I became familiar with all these different series, like Sonic and Mega Man, for example. And so, I always wanted to try one of his games, and I never really got the chance to until Mega Man 10 came out on the, like, on the Wii's eShop. And, spikes. Does this mean I'm dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna cut this right here. Okay, we're essentially back where we were. So as I was saying, Mega Man 10 was basically, you know, the first time I got to play a Mega Man game, and the checkpoint's right here. I'm glad I know this level, so I'm not gonna have to cut again. But, Mega Man 10 was, like, my first Mega Man game I really played, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad I got to play it, because now I'm kind of hooked on the Mega Man series. I've played Mega Man 10, Mega Man 2, I'm playing this game for you guys, and, oh boy, these blue guys, they take off, like, a third of your health, so don't let them touch you like I just let them touch me. Please, if you're playing along with me, don't let that happen to you. So, yeah, I really like the Mega Man games now, and I hope I get to play them more for you guys in the future. Won't do Mega Man 2 immediately after Mega Man 1, but, you know, I'm gonna let's play them all for you in the future eventually. And we're here, and ooh, extra life, awesome. So now I'm gonna switch over to Bomb Man's weapon, and as you can see, it's like this whole other thing in the menu. This is the main menu. If you didn't really see it, it's like a menu thing. But it turns us into a great hue of green, and now we have Bomb Man's Hyper Bomb that we can use against Gutsman. And we only have about half of our health, so I guess you could say we have a lot of guts to go in here and face Gutsman like this. Let's just get Gutsman. But this is also kind of the showcase to see how good weaknesses are against Robot Masters. With Bomb Man, the Mega Buster is kind of good, but look at the Hyper Bomb. The Hyper Bomb, it only takes 3 bombs to kill Gutsman, where it took how many shots with the Mega Buster? Too many to count because I don't feel like counting it. But the point is that the weaknesses are really good, and they help a lot when facing these Robot Masters. So now, we've got Gutsman's power. Now I have your power. But yeah, that's awesome, and I think I'm going to divide the parts up in a way that's like 2 Robot Masters per part, so we're pretty much done here. And very similarly to how I did, you know, Bomb Man's, I want you guys to comment in the video saying which weapon or what you think Gutsman's super arm, which I won't reveal what it does unless you want to be a sour person, look it up online. What it's weak, what it's strong against. So there's all these Robot Masters here. I want you to comment. If you commented before, reply to your comment, or you can just make a new one, or if you just look up on a guide and be this boring. But the point is that we're pretty much done here. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. This is Patreon123. I keep on coming back for more Mega Man 1 on the NES, but on the Wii U's Virtual Console. Hope you're having a good day and a merry holiday season. How was your holiday season? I'm wondering, because yesterday was Christmas time, and so I want to know how your holiday season were. Comment that in the video as well. So, this is Patreon123, signing off. See you guys next time.